It's the middle of March Madness, and this place is about to join the fun. We are live from the Spiro Center in Staten Island, New York, and this is Northeast Conference basketball. Tonight, it's a women's semifinal with the third-seeded St. Francis Red Flash taking on the second-seeded Wagner Seahawks. Her second bucket for 4.
We'll talk about the influence that transfers have had on the Seahawk program.
The bucket and the foul. You can't give Detweiler that kind of position. Rabudu cleans it up again. Edwards, Rabudu, 15 seconds to shoot. Very patient are the Seahawks, and this time they get the triple. Sanchez Henry. 36 now on the game clock. Dribbling through traffic, Swagger floats it in. Her first bucket of the day.
She's just so tough, Paul.
And the coach said, it's been happening all year. You can bet on it.
Well, she just put up 32 points against Mount St. Mary's last Friday night.
The rebound to Haley Thomas. Quickly up the floor for Swagger. She's going to stop behind the arc and hit it.
Such a great take.
9 points for Swagger.
With our frontline workers being so key this year as we fight COVID.
Thibault for 3, in and out. It was halfway down. And then the interception and the bucket by Tokuhara.
Part of that trio that won one championship already. They haven't been in that championship realm since they were freshmen.
Baseline bucket for Edwards with 11. 6:10 left in the third quarter. Tokuhara for 3. Her first triple of the night, her 6th of the season. Tells you what kind of D Wagner's playing tonight. Tokuhara gives it up for Daly. Edwards. Around the world we go. Miller's 3. And we got a tie ball game.
Great tempo out of the Red Flash offense again.
Swagger with 8 seconds to shoot. Looking for some room. Finds it. Goes for the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, Keelan Whittington talked to us about that. Carson Swagger.
Haley Thomas drives to the basket. Plucked out of the air by Lena Miller. There's Sanchez Henry. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, the rookie.
13 points.
Creating offense from your defense.
St. Francis, 17 turnovers. Swagger says, I'll stick a 3 and get us right back in it, as is Tokuhara.
You got to credit the Red Flash defenders for doing a great job on Krista Grava.
Edwards, 5 seconds to shoot. Tokuhara, the NBA 3.
Her energy's contagious.
Wagner's up by 7. Benzil for 3, short. Corralled by Tokuhara. Thibault is on a motorcycle and goes all the way.
Well, that's how the Seahawks want to play, Paul. Defensive stop, defensive rebound, get out and run. Seahawks are feeling it right now as they open up the 9-point lead.
Defended by Allen. Gets it to Rabudu. Here's Thibault on the return from Daly. Attacks the rim. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a great take. She totally set Allen up. Little head fake. Hesitation dribble.
And a blocking foul defensively. So Thibault has 3 field goals tonight, all in the 4th quarter, and she has injected some adrenaline into this team.
Really plays hard. Has a high basketball IQ, according to Heather Jacobs. She really can see the floor. Talked about her leading the team in assists. So she's got the handle, Paul, but she's also had the great instincts, knowing when to take it to the basket herself.
Foul was on Edwards, her first and the team's 2nd. Red Flash going with Swagger, Benzil, DePauw, Mastalone. Here's Swagger's 3, short. Detweiler was also in there fighting for the rebound, but Wagner comes away with it, and Thibault again is into the forecourt. Wagner with an 11-point bulge, largest lead of the night for either team. And then Edwards makes it 14 as she cans a three from the left side. 15-point lead over Fairleigh Dickinson. So the #1 seeded Mountaineers are going to host the final on Sunday at 2 o'clock on ESPNU. And they are going to face the Wagner Seahawks. They're counting down the final 5 seconds. And for the Seahawks, they are going to the Northeast Conference Championship game for the first time since 2000. Wagner handles the St. Francis Red Flash 70-57. We are back at the Spiro Center in Staten Island, New York. We're in the NEC Women's Semifinals. The Wagner Seahawks, the #2 seed, have upended the St. Francis Red Flash 70-57 with a furious fourth quarter, and they will face Mount St. Mary's on Sunday at 2 o'clock on ESPNU in the NEC Final for the right to go to the NCAA tournament. Head coach Heather Jacobs joins us here courtside. Coach, congratulations on a spectacular victory. The energy that your team put forth on the floor tonight was just, it was combustible. And I thought the fourth quarter, when St. Francis was just trying to stay in it, you guys just simply overpowered them.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they were great. I mean, you could feel their energy. It was palpable for the past few days. They were excited, they were confident, they were ready. So I'm super proud of them.
We talked about that, the setup with the 2 wins over Mount coming into tonight's game. But I'd like you to talk about the contribution from your bench. Krista Grava had a tough night. Credit to the Red Flash and the job they did on that young lady. But talk about the contribution you had really from some of those key bench players as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, give them, like you said, give them credit. I think they did a really good job, and that's been the beauty of our group all year. They're ready for their moment. They put in the time. They're prepared, and you know, these wins have been team wins, and I'm just super proud of them, all of them. The work that they've put in, their energy, their preparation. I think they did a tremendous job.
So you outscored St. Francis 22-11 because this was a 48-46 game after 3. You get all 12 of Zaniah Thibel's points in the fourth quarter. I got to ask you, if I had said to you before tonight's game that she would be the difference in the fourth quarter, what would you have said to me?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Z has the ability to do a lot of things. I mean, she's a pass-first point guard, and she takes care of everybody else. But when the game's on the line, she knows how to manage, and she has a really good understanding of how to get a bucket, where to get it, who needs it, and what. And we needed it, so she was able to come through big for us.
Let's comment on your defensive effort. The multiple defenses, the changing defenses, the full court, half court traps. How key is that to your success, not only tonight, but moving into this championship game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we like to keep opponents on their toes, create chaos, make sure they don't really know what's coming. I mean, I think we're going to come after you, we're going to pressure you, we're going to try to force you to be uncomfortable and turn the ball over. But it's something that they embrace. It's their identity, and they know, and our group knows they're locked in. And the communication, I think that's huge. You have to really communicate at a high level when you're going to change that quickly to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Knowing that Krista Grava, your leading player, first team all-conference player, 15 points a game, third in the league in scoring this year, held to only 2 points on 1 field goal. She got into early foul trouble. She picks up the 3rd foul. But then you get 13 out of Marissa Sanchez-Henry. You get 12 out of Kate Tokuhara. The ability of your ladies to step up. What was the conversation like on the bench? Did you ask them for that? Did they implore themselves to do it?
Yeah. I mean, they know they're capable, and that's the thing. I think with Amelia that she was on the bench in foul trouble, like you said, and Marissa's young, and she's coming in, she's learning college basketball, and I think you're seeing her grow and mature right in front of your eyes. And Kate, you can feel Kate's energy the past few days. She's in here getting shots up. She's ready. She's excited, and it's not something, I think, it's not a conversation. It's an expectation, and they know what they have to do, and they did a great job.
Let me ask you this question. Last question. Going into the Mount game, championship on the line. What's your advice to your team going to be? Obviously, they've got the energy, they feel the confidence, but what's your advice as you prepare your team for that game?
It's going to be a lot of different things. They're going to be super excited, and I think it's using that energy and enthusiasm as momentum moving forward, making sure that propels them in a positive direction.
Well, Mount St. Mary's just beat Fairleigh Dickinson. That final is in 77-62. So if there was any doubt, you will be heading down there on Sunday, again, 2 o'clock on ESPNU for the right to go to the NCAA dance. Coach, congratulations. I don't know what else to say except this was an incredibly impressive performance. I know you guys have won 5 in a row, and you're on a roll, but the sky's the limit right now for your team.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.